Hello, Madam Lalato. I am Wilminje and I am going to present about which is better to study on your own or in a group. Why? So imagine embarking on a question for knowledge. Armed with the choice of two distinct paths. One is solo studying and one is group studying. The educational landscape presents a primary debate. So one is solo studying and one is group study, but each with its current code. So for me, both approaches have their merits, and the decision often boils down to personal preference and learning styles. In this discourse, since I am partially agree, I am aimed to discuss on the advantage of both methods, ultimately arguing that a balanced approach incorporating elements of both individuals and group studies is the key to effective learning. So for my first point, I'm agree to solo studying. So one cannot deny the unparalleled advantage of study alone when it comes to independence and concentration. Solo study allow individuals tailor their learning environment since they can minimizing the distraction and maximizing the focus to their studies. So learners can develop a deep into the subject, navigating at their own pace without influence of external factors. This independence is crucial, especially for those who really want to study in a quiet atmosphere and require deep concentration to complex concepts. So for them, solo study may be a very good time for them to know their studies, to more understand their studies. So for my second point, I agree to group study. Conversely, the allure of group study lies in the wealth of diverse perspective is bring to the table. Collaborative learning environment foster the exchange of ideas, insight, and approaches among peers, creating a dynamic space for intellectual growth. In a group setting, learners can benefit from each other's strength, gaining new insight and tackling challenges collectively. They can also get their idea from the others. Furthermore, group study sessions stimulate real-world scenarios where collaboration and teamwork are very important. The ability to articulate thoughts, defend ideas, and engage in constructive debates are not only in academic but also life skills that flourish in the group study environment. So next is my third point, which is accountability and motivation in group setting. One cannot ignore that powerful motivational force that group dynamic provide. Sense of accountability to one's peers often propels individuals to stay committed to their study schedules. Collective pursuit of academic excellence foster a supportive community where each member is a both contributor and beneficiary. Group study sessions become a haven for mutual encouragement, turning what might be perceived as a solitary journey into a shared expedition towards success. So which means that for the people who like to group study, it will become more easy to success for them in if they study in a group more than they study in solo. So in conclusion, the battle between solo studying and group study is not one of superiority, but rather a quest for balance. Recognizing the strength of each approach and incorporating them into one's learning strategy can yield the most fruitful result, while solo studying cultivates independence and focused appreciation. Group study harnesses the power of collective intelligence, fostering diverse perspective, accountability, and motivation. Therefore, the ideal path to effective learning lies in the synergy of both methods, ensuring a well-rounded educational experience that prepares individuals not only academic challenges, but also for the collaborative demands of the real world.